Well, students, class 10th, today we are going to discuss about the fourth chapter of geography, agriculture. We have already studied few topics in this chapter like types of farming, cropping pattern, etc. Just today our topic is major crops. There are several major crops grown in India. India is a country where agriculture is the main occupation. So, in major crops, rice, wheat, millets, maize, and pulses, etc., these crops are known as major crops. So, first one is rice. Rice is also known as the staple food crop. India is the second largest country. India is the second largest producer of rice. Rice is a kharif crop and 25 degrees Celsius temperature is required for the production of rice, and the rainfall required above 100 centimeters. It is grown in north and northeastern areas and coastal and deltaic regions. It is also grown in Punjab, Haryana, parts of Rajasthan and western UP with the help of canal irrigation. Thereafter, wheat. Wheat is the second important cereal crop. It is a rabi crop mainly grown in north and northwest India. It needs cool growing season and bright sunshine at the time of ripening. It is grown in Ganga Satluj plains and black soil regions of Deccan. The major state in which wheat is grown are Punjab, Haryana, UP, Bihar, Rajasthan and parts of Madhya Pradesh. Thereafter, millets. Millets are also known as coarse grain. In them, jowar is a rain-fed crop grow in moist areas. Bajra. Bajra grows well on sandy soil and shallow black soil. It is grown in Rajasthan, UP, Maharashtra, Gujarat and Haryana. Ragi. This is the crop of dry region. Grows well on red, black and sandy and gloomy black soil. It is also grown in Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Jharkhand, Arunachal Pradesh. All these millets have very high nutritional value. Thereafter, maize. This is the crop used for both food and fodder. Maize is not only used by the human beings but it is also used as the fodder of the animals. It is a kharif crop and 21 degree Celsius temperature is required. 21 degree to 27 degree Celsius temperature is required in old alluvial soil. High yielding variety of seeds, fertilizers and irrigations. These are the main requirement for the production of maize. Major states where maize is produced are Karnataka, UP, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. Thereafter, pulses. India is the largest producer and largest consumer of pulses. Means whatever the in India, the production of pulses is very high and the consumption of pulses is also very high. The major because pulses are the major source of protein. Being leguminous, except arhar, all help to restore soil fertility. Except arhar, all the pulses are belongs to leguminaceae family, and they have the capability to restore the fertility of the soil. Pulses grown in rotation with other crops. Major pulses are arhar, urad, moong, masoor, peas and gram. These pulses are these pulses are mainly grown in Madhya Pradesh, UP, Rajasthan, Maharashtra and Karnataka. Other food crops are like sugarcane, oil seeds, tea, coffee, horticulture, etc. So first of all we are going to discuss about sugarcane. Sugarcane is a tropical as well as subtropical crop. It is grown in hot and humid climate, and the temperature required for sugarcane for the production of sugarcane is 21 degree to 27 degree Celsius. The required rainfall is between 75 to 100 centimeters per year. It can be grown on variety of soils. India is the second largest producer of sugarcane. The major source of sugarcane is the major source of sugar, kud and khandsari. It is mainly produced in UP, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, Punjab and Haryana. Thereafter, oilseeds. India is the second largest producer of oilseeds in the world. Most of these are edible. The main oilseeds are groundnut, mustard, coconut, sesame, soya bean, castor seed, cotton seed, sunflower, etc. Groundnut is the major oil seed produced. Groundnut is the major oil seed producer. Major states where oil seeds are grown are Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh. Thereafter, tea. Tea is the beverage crop introduced by British in India. It grows well in tropical and subtropical climate. It needs deep and fertile, well drained soil rich in humus and organic matters. The climate required for it is warm and moist, frost free, frequent shower evenly distributed. It requires abundant, cheap and skilled labor. The major states where tea is produced are Assam, hills of Darjeeling, Jalpaiguri, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Coffee. India produces 4% of the world's coffee production. Its Arabica variety from Yemen is produced in India. Coffee is known in world for its good quality. Not coffee, but Arabica variety of coffee is known in the world for its good quality. Cultivation of coffee introduced on the Baba Budan Hills. The major state where coffee is produced is Nilgiri in Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Thereafter, horticulture. India is the largest producer of fruits and vegetables. Mangoes of Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, UP and West Bengal. Mangoes are mainly grown in Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, UP and West Bengal. Oranges are being very famous from Nagpur and Cherrapunji. Bananas are get reputation from Kerala, Mizoram, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu. Lychee and guava from UP and Bihar. Pineapple from Meghalaya. Grapes from Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra. Apples, pea, apricot and walnut from Jammu and Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh. Vegetables, pea, cauliflower, onion, cabbage, tomato, brinjal and potato. These are also included in horticulture. Thereafter, some of the crops which are non-food crop, that is also known as the fiber crop, has grown in India. In them, the important crops are rubber, cotton, silk and jute. The rubber is an equatorial crop. It is grown in tropical and subtropical areas and the temperature required for it is 25 degrees Celsius. The rainfall required for this is more than 200 centimeters. Rubber is an industrial raw material. It is grown in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andaman, Garo Hills of Meghalaya. India's rank in rubber production. India has fifth rank in rubber production. After that, cotton. India is the home of cotton plants. Raw material for cotton textile industry. Cotton provide raw material for cotton textile industry. And India is the third largest producer in the world in the field of cotton production. Cotton grows well in drier parts of black cotton soils of Deccan Plateau. High temperature, light rainfall, and 210 frost-free days are required, and bright sunshine are required for cotton production. The regions where cotton is produced are Maharashtra, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Punjab, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. It is a kharif crop also. Thereafter, silk. Silkworm fed on the leaves of green silkworms fed on green leaves of mulberry, and thereafter rearing of silkworm is known as sericulture. So, rearing the silkworm to get the silk, it is also a type of fiber. Jute. Jute is also known as the golden fiber. It grows well on well-drained fertile soil in floodplains. High temperature at the time of growth is required. Jute is used in making gunny bags, mats, ropes, yarn, carpet, and other artifacts. Due to high cost, losing market to synthetic fiber and nylon packing material. It is grown in West Bengal, Bihar, Assam, Odisha, and Meghalaya. These are the crops which are food crops and non-food crops. But here is a question that how to improve the production of these crops. So we have the need of technological and institutional reforms. So agriculture practiced for thousands of years. We know it very well that our country is depend on agriculture. 70% of the population is depend on mostly agriculture. So not only today but thousands of years before, the agriculture has been practiced in our country. Sustained use of land hindered the pace of development of agriculture. Most of the farmers depend on monsoons and manures. So agriculture needs some serious technical and institutional reforms. What are the institutional reforms? In institutional reforms, the collectivization, consolidation of land holdings, cooperation, and abolition of zamindari system. These are the institutional reforms. Land reforms major focus of 5-year plans and implementation of land reforms was lukewarm. Technological reforms, green and white revolution. Whatever the policies, whatever the principles of green and white revolution, we have to follow it. Further technological reforms, provisions for crop insurance, establishment of Grameen banks, Kisan credit cards, and personal accident insurance scheme are also being beneficial in for the farmers. Special weather bulletins, minimum support price MSP, remunerative and procurement prices for important crops, use of high yielding variety of seeds, fertilizers, insecticides and pesticides, harvesters, threshers and tractors, etc. These are the special special reforms, that is known as technological reforms. Thank you. You have to complete this chapter. As notes, explanation is over. You have to make the notes of this chapter. After that, I will give you the NCERT questions. Thank you.